Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going to do a reading into the full moon in Gemini energies, which is occurring late on the 18th of December 2021 or into the 19th of December 2021, depending where you are on the planet. So let's have a look and see what the oracles want to tell us. What do we need to know for the full moon in Gemini? Messages from Spirit for the collective in how to navigate this energy. What do we need to know? Advice, help and support, please. Full moon in Gemini. What do we need to know? Messages from the collective from Spirit for how to navigate the full moon in Gemini. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have Deep Knowing. Trying to get it where the sun's not shining on it. Please give me feedback about if that is happening. And then we've got Mending. And Observer. Okay. So this is about connecting in deeply into ourself, connecting to the divine, to Gaia, and just listening to ourselves, listening to the messages coming through, what needs to be mended. Okay, where are we being harsh on ourselves? What old stories are we stuck in? Okay, and it's just step back and just observe how you are, what you do, and yeah, not being asked to do anything else apart from that at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot. I thought this would be really quite appropriate for the full moon. Okay, so what do we need to know? What do we need to know for the full moon in Gemini? Messages from Spirit for the full moon in Gemini, please. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective for the full moon in Gemini. Okay. What do we need to know? That's up there. Okay, so we have the World. We have the Daughter of Cups, or the Page of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands. It's interesting, this morning's morning message, the Four of Wands was very prominent. Let's just move those down a bit. We have the Daughter of Swords. Sorry, no, Daughter of Wands, I apologise. The Mother of Wands. Lots of big feminine energy here. Five of Cups. Three of Swords. Three of Swords also came out in this morning's morning message. The Devil. The Magician. The Lovers. Big energy. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. Interesting. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have number 9. The Hermit. No, 9 of Wands, sorry. In Nine of Wands, and the card that fell out was the Eight of Wands. Okay, so we've got lots of fire energy here. Passion and energy, will, drive, determination, creativity. Okay, so I quite like this card at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. Okay, we've got a staircase of wands going up to the moon. Okay, and the Nine of Wands is usually about having inner strength, balancing your inner strength with outer strength, so that you can have firm boundaries. You know who you are and what you know what's part of you and who you are and what isn't. Okay, and you can make the distinction between the two. Okay, and then sort of the card that represents us, we have the World. We're completing a major cycle here. It's interesting that the Four of Wands keeps coming up, as it is the card of passing through the portal. The Gemini glyph looks like a doorway. It definitely feels like we're completing an old cycle and stepping through into a new beginning. And also because we're right at the end of 2021, we're in that transition period towards going into 2022. So there's lots of sort of energy sort of representing sort of moving on, completion and new beginnings. Okay, so the situation, the Daughter of Cups, this can be a small offering to you, it could be an apology, it can be reconciliation, both with somebody else or from somebody else, but also with yourself as well. Often the person that we need to forgive is ourselves. Often the person that we need to reconcile with is, forgotten and lost parts of ourselves that may have been hurt in childhood, or little lost parts of ourselves. That's the message that I'm coming through. What's crossing us is we're on the threshold of this portal, this Four of Wands. We're moving on. Okay, energies from above, we have the Page of Wands, new inspirations coming through, new ideas, new passions starting. Comes from small beginnings, but if we work with it, then we can grow it into something bigger. The Foundation, also taking your fears by the tail, and letting them go, letting them fall away. The foundation of this, we have the Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Now, if anybody knows how to sit in their own power, the Queen of Wands knows how to sit back in her power, in her passion. It's like she just knows it on an inner level and just can sit back with all this fiery energy. She's in command. Okay, so we're balancing our fire energies. In the past, what we're moving away from is the Five of Cups, disappointment, emotional disappointment, heartache, heartbreak, old wounds. And I say that because the card on this side, the near future, is we're looking at old wounds, old heartbreaks, bringing them up to the surface to be healed. So yeah, there's definitely an energy of bringing up old wounds to be healed. Inner and outer. Okay, so where we are, we have the Devil, also Capricorn as well. We have Venus just about retrograde, starting a retrograde today, the same day as the full moon. So the Devil is about sort of, what binds us, what, obsessions, addictions, things like that, things that keep us small. where do we not know our boundaries and what's us and what's not us? So this is about sort of, again, bringing it to the surface so that it can be healed. How can we do that? We become the magician. Okay, the magician has all the elements on his altar and is able to play with the energies of fire, earth, air, water, and manifest heaven down to earth. Okay, so by connecting in to our deeper selves, our deep knowing. Okay, hopes and fears. So hopes and fears can be a choice being made. It can be relationship, both relationship to somebody else, but also relationship to yourself. Balancing that divine masculine and our divine feminine together. Flying in sync. Okay, and then as we do this, then we have the emotional wish card, the 9 of Cups. We can make our wishes come true. The card that fell out was the 8 of Wands, and it's like things can change, just information coming in quickly, something sparks that opens up a new level of creativity and fire and passion within us. Okay, I just want to clarify the 3 of Swords, please. Oops, there we go. And we have the 7 of Wands. Again, boundaries, defending ourselves, standing up for who we are. Oops. When we do that, we can spark into life who we really are. Ignite our core, our new start. This is the coming through the portal. Is if you haven't watched this, the morning message for the 18th, which is the day I'm recording this on, go back and watch it, because I talk very much about this passing through a portal. And there was something else I was going to say about it, and oh yes, letting go of the dross for death and rebirth, regeneration. This is tying in sort of with that. Okay. Okay. Justice, it brings the karmic release and justice for us. Okay. Again, the black and the white, balancing the divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay. We don't have to stay in this disappointed place anymore. We have everything that we need to heal ourselves. Okay. Let's have a bit more about the devil. Just going to clarify the devil while I'm here. Do we need to know about the devil card? Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles, watching and waiting. Okay, we've planted seeds. We've planted seeds and we're just waiting for... oh, we've got 2 there, so that's great. Yeah, we've planted the seeds and we're just waiting for, the growth and for the harvest to come, which can't be rushed. With that, we have 3 of Cups, celebration, and the Father of Cups, the King of Cups, which is about being emotionally balanced. Okay, very much fire and water. That's what I'm seeing this full moon being about. You think of like sort of all the wands, cups, wands, cups. We've got so much wand energy here, a little bit of air and a little bit of earth, but mainly it's fire energy, igniting our passions, and our emotions, but in a balanced way so that we can go forward. Okay, do we want anything else? So let's have a mystical shaman. Are we cool? Okay, what do we need to know for this full moon in Gemini? I have noticed that the moon is at the bottom of the deck. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit to help us on this journey. The council. Again, I'm going to direct you back to this morning's morning message, because in the Work Your Light cards, the Council of Light was the card that came out. Connecting up to our galactic selves. The sun, at this full moon, the sun is at 27 degrees of Sagittarius, which is the galactic centre. Through the galactic centre, messages and energy and vibration sort of come through down to us on Earth. So maybe do as part of a full moon ritual, maybe connect up to the Council of Light. Maybe, you know, do a little visualization where you see yourself sort of going through a portal and being surrounded by the Council of Light, that you can talk to them, or you could get healing from them, or, you know, anything that you want, you can think of. Okay, so yeah, definitely tuning in to the higher beings at this full moon. Definitely a big transition, big transformation, connecting with our spark of life. Okay, so well, that's the full moon reading. If this reading resonated for you or with you, then please like, share and subscribe. Grateful for everybody that does do that. If you'd like notifications from me on when I'm releasing readings, then click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then either for yourself or for a friend, or, you know, somebody that you know, then please email me at the email address below and we can sort something out for you. Okay, have a wonderful full moon in Gemini, and I'll see you on the other side of the portal.